What is an INFJ type like when they are in love? In this video we attempt to explain what happens when an INFJ develops romantic feelings for someone. Not only are they introverts, but they can also be pretty weird. So what does love look like for an INFJ? Let's find out. If you like our content, make sure to click the like button. We always appreciate feedback. It also helps more INFJs see this video and understand themselves better. And now, let's get straight into the video. Number 1, INFJs are very loyal and protective of their relationships. Most INFJs do not have many close relationships, because they see the world in a unique way, so they don't click with just anybody. In fact, despite their people-oriented nature, they often feel out of place and lonely in a crowd. Plus, being introverts, they would rather have a few close relationships than a lot of shallow ones. But the relationships they have are tried and true. By nature, they're nurturing individuals. When an INFJ falls in love with you, you become their absolute top priority. They will do everything within their power to protect their relationship and care for you. Number 2, they help you grow, while accepting you as you are. When they are in love with you, and INFJ is your biggest fan, they will push you to be your best self while simultaneously accepting you exactly as you are. It seems contradictory, but somehow they pull it off. INFJs see the potential you carry, and they are more than willing to remind you of how capable you are of pursuing your goals. INFJs love helping people. They also love watching people learn and grow. If there is ever a time you doubt yourself, an INFJ will remind you of how great you are, because they honestly believe you are great. Number 3, they will open up to you, but at their own pace. When you spend time with them one-on-one, they will get into conversations that cover a lot of ground, everything from a traumatic moment in their childhood to their thoughts about this current political climate. But there is always more to know. For INFJs, there's no rush to give away information about themselves, especially if they are certain that they have met the right person. As they open up to you, you will see more and more of their inner world, which is surprisingly spontaneous and adventurous, even though it may not seem that way at first glance. You will hear what awakens their passion and what has affected them in the past. They will open the door to their secret thoughts and feelings, a door that has probably been closed for a long time. Number 4, they will think about you a lot. INFJs, like many introverts, are often accused of overthinking and being too much in their heads. And yes, it's true, sometimes this tendency creates a problem for them. They lie awake thinking about something embarrassing they did 5 years ago. Or they pore over the conversation they had earlier in the day with you, wondering if something they said hurt or disappointed you. In truth, if they love you, they will spend time analyzing and reflecting on that time spent together. They also daydream, and yes, their fantasies will be about their significant other. Yet as cerebral as they are also quite sensitive and emotional. They not only feel their own emotions intensely, but they are also sensitive to the moods you're in, because INFJs tend to absorb the emotional states of the people around them. In other words, if you are excited, they are excited. But if you are stressed, they will probably start to feel that stress, mentally and even physically, in their bodies, too. Number 5, they love you, but sometimes they need space. Although INFJs tend to be fascinated by people, they are true loners at heart. They spend a great deal of time observing the world around them and quietly working toward their goals. They need time to decompress from what can be for them a harsh and exhausting world. So please don't take it personally if they need time alone. But it's nice to be alone with you too. If they truly love someone, then they often prefer to spend their alone time with that person. Even if they are sitting around the house reading for hours on end, they can still decompress while being with the person they love. Number 6, they keep their significant other in their heart, even after it ends. If for some reason the relationship doesn't work out, INFJs will still keep you in their mind. Most INFJs take their relationships, both romantic and otherwise, very seriously. If an INFJ has ever been in love with someone, then that person will know just how deep their love can be. Even though they may never get the chance to say it, they are thankful to their ex-relationship for letting them reveal so much of who they are. It's a real release for them to open up to someone they trust. And it doesn't happen very often. All in all, INFJs look for depth and meaning in their relationships, preferring not to settle for a match that's founded on anything less than true love. It can take time for INFJs to find a compatible partner. Some people might think the INFJ is too choosy, and it's true that these personalities can have unrealistic expectations. Some INFJs might hold out for a perfect partner or relationship that ultimately doesn't exist. But there are also good sides. INFJs' idealism, if balanced with just enough realism, can actually enhance their love lives. Once INFJs do find a suitable relationship, they rarely take it for granted. Instead, they tend to look for ways to grow as individuals and strengthen their connection with their partner. This can help INFJs' relationships reach a level of depth and sincerity of which many people can only dream. Thank you for watching this video. Please click the like button to support our channel and make more INFJs see this video. It might help them understand themselves better. We're happy to see you on our channel and wish you a beautiful day. Bye bye.